So the about turns for Rally Novice, and actually any change of direction, and this includes our moving side step to the right, the signs are now going to be placed directly in our path. So they're going to block you from going past them. So when we do our about turns, it's going to be pretty course dependent, and we're going to talk about this later on when we start looking at courses, where the next sign is going to be. So it's not always a traditional about obedience turn where you walk into the sign, turn around and walk straight into another one. There are often times with your about turns, times where you come into the sign and the next sign is actually off angle just a little bit. And so I have a lot of students that do competitive obedience that do their about turns and haven't maybe walked the course enough and get lost because their U-turn or their about turn sign is actually off one way or the other. So just be aware during the course where that's going to be. Another thing when we're starting to, again, teach those, especially right-hand about turns, you're going to, especially in training, as you come up to the sign, you're going to look away and mark, yes, good, way out in front of you and get the dog to kind of drive through that turn. So you can make it a little bit tighter. Yes, good girl. And then faster coming out. And that's going to really help keep your dog from lagging or going really wide in those right-hand turns. Your left turns are just going to be, your left about turns are simply going to be a series of left-hand pivots, not letting your dog drop its rear end, however, into a sit. So when I come up to the sign, whatever my word has been on my touch pads to tell the dog to get back or to get in is where I'm going to apply this. So as I come up to the sign, I'm going to ask the dog to get back so that they pivot back and out of my way, yes, and mark and reward that. So that left-hand turn that we taught on the touch pad, we can certainly start to put into not just our regular left-hand turns, but any pivoting or circling to the left.